going to keep taking these sections with our air paste. The vibe we're going to kind of go with her is kind of a Phantom of the Opera skeleton kind of vibe, right? Does anybody have some spooky, cool looks they're going to do? Anything super cool? So we just colored her, I don't know, like a week or two ago. And her birthday's actually on Halloween. Super fun. Yeah, so I was super excited she wanted to do this with me. But, yes. So the cool thing with air paste is, like I said, it's repositionable. You can get in there, move stuff around, pick it up. Do you see how much volume and texture I can get? Like, you really get this, like, cool, like, fro-y, fun, PC, wild hair. Cool? You guys tried this? Cool. All right. So we're going to keep going, and we're going to keep moving this hair over. Now, the look that I'm going to start working into, we're going to do 2 Dutch braids, and we're going to connect them with safety pins. So it's going to look like she's all stitched up on her dark side, right? Scary. Super scary. Now, so we're going to keep going. Oh, so humongous. Okay. So some other cool stuff we've done. We did some like bubble ponies over here. Right here. I'll show you guys in a second. We did some bubble ponies, and I took like little eyeballs and put them on the inside of the bubble ponies, which I'll show you in a little bit. And then I had Mr. Tyler Dibblebass did a really pretty old Hollywood glam look, which he's thebomb.com at styling, so he got in there and did some really cool stuff. So really cool too about this, guys, is that when you get in here and you start separating these, she's gonna get this really amazing texture where you're able to like push and pull these curls apart, right? To get that kind of like witchy and spooky texture, right? Do you see how it's opening up more and more? Yeah, let's do it. I like a little bit of our shine spray. Okay, I'm still getting people saying they can barely hear. Okay. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna keep going. All right, so put a little shine spray on there. This is one of our newer products, and it's weightless. It's awesome. So put that in there. And we're working all the way around the head, right? Yes, I did do her makeup. Do you guys like it? It's really fun. I love glitter. Do you love glitter? She might not love me when she takes it off. We'll see. But I love glitter. Yes. Yes, yes. So we did some makeup with like some rhinestones and glitter and face paint. And we're going to dress up the rest of the week in here. Are you guys dressing up? Okay, let's get that air paste. Do you see all this volume? I've been seeing in fashion a lot more of that bouffant coming back, so this is super hot right now. All right, guys, as soon as we start getting over here, this is where we're going to start working in that Dutch, okay? So let's start doing that. We're going to take 2 sections. We're going to go here, all the way through. We're going to do one, and then we're going to do the other, okay? If you cannot do a Dutch braid, that's cool. Do your thing, girl or boy. Just do a regular braid or a twist or whatever you got to do. We'll make it work. But the thing about it is it's just a different way to connect the dots, right? I'm still using my air paste because I just, we're having a love affair today. So I'm going to go in here. I'm starting here, a Dutch braid does what? It goes over, or it goes under. So we're going under, and then it's just a French braid that goes underneath. If you can't do this, what are we doing? We're doing our thing, right? Do your thing. Now I'm doing this really loose because I'm going to connect it, right? You could do this as a waterfall braid. You could do this a lot of different ways. Believe me, I did. And this is just kind of what I ended up liking. So we're going to take this guy. Tyler would tell you, like, I think we braided all day yesterday, just playing, because I was like, well, what happens if we do this? And what happens if we do this? And so you got to play, right? So get in there and do that. Another really cool thing you could do is if you want these braids to really stand up and out, you could put wire in them and they'll actually like stand up, right? In this case, I didn't need them to do that, so I did not do that. But okay, so I'm going to braid these about 3/4 of the way around, and then I'm going to stop. And again, I'm using my air paste. You guys see? Cool. Then we are going to go right underneath, and we are going to do another one, and we are going to connect them with safety pins. Cool? Okay, so here's my little tip. I'm going to turn her for a second, and let's get close. Yeah? Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay, so you see right here on her, I'm going to take a tiny section. We're going to take a little bit like this, just to like a 1/4 inch section. Take this out, just get it up out of your way for a minute, and then start your next one, because that's going to give you just a little bit of a little spacer when you go to connect them, and it'll fill in the middle, okay? I curled her hair with a 3/4 inch Marcel curling iron, okay? All right, so you guys see here, the temple of her eye. We're going to take this, and then we're going to go here. Cool? We could do 3, we could do 4, we could do 25. I mean, whatever you want to do. This is your design. You're the artist. Cool? All right. My love affair. Let's get in there. We're going to take this guy. So I have this really weird, like, teeny tiny comb. Everybody in my salon would tell you how much I love this thing. I don't know where it came from, but I love it. This guy, I feel like once you become a braider, you have like your tools, and unfortunately that's mine. Okay, so Dutch braiding, we're going under. I think that air paste too, it kind of gives you a little bit of control. So I know that I feel like the best way to learn braiding is to do it when you're not watching yourself, or like I taught my girls, my little girls, I taught them on Barbie dolls, but you know. Do you know how to braid, Cammie?
Yeah.
She knows how to braid. Okay.
Not like the fancy braids, but
She cannot fancy braid. What is fancy braid?
like what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Like braid.
She can just braid, like 3-strand braids?
Yep.
Okay. So if their hair is really fine, like around the hairline, just grab that hair and throw it in there. But remember, we left that little bit out in the center for a reason. It has a life purpose, okay? So let it have its purpose. You will see. Okay? So we're going. Everybody loves everything. It's great. Okay, and how far? I'm going to go like 3/4 of an inch all the way around. Okay, I'm going to give you this little tip about using safety pins, shall we? Okay, safety pins plus hair. If you choose to do that, my suggestion would be to put them all together, because otherwise you're going to lose them. Yeah, trust me, I know, because I did. So I went ahead and did this magical thing where I put them on a string. I know, pro tip, right? Okay. All right, guys, so we finished that. Cool? Give me some dramatic effects. Okay, so then let's take some of our Lustrous Shine Spray. Just opening up some of these little friends over here. So she's feeling extra spooky wooky over here. I really like too the air paste for like these little like funky flyaway friends, you know, like the little things we get going on. Thank you. If you want something to hold forever and ever, please see Dramatic Effects. Yes? Okay. This will definitely hold up all night, okay? So right here, we're going to take that, okay? All right, kids, time for our surgery. She's like, oh my God, what are you doing to me? Okay, you know that piece we left out right here? Remember? Okay. See how it's going to be like a little strip thing? It's going to be like our center piece. Oh, like a table. You have a centerpiece. Okay. So now that we've done everything we did, let's go in and we're just going to, I call it like blousing, or like, we're just going to like give them a little like push, you know? They're just getting a little like treat. Just open your braid a little bit. And because I did it with the air paste, I feel as though they do not get fuzzy. Okay. Now, ready for our safety pins? They're so cute. Look how little they are. I know, they're so tiny. Okay. Here we go. You could do this two ways. You could also put them on like a string and then just weave the hair through it if you wanted to, like if you don't want to do the braid thing. But, you know, I just decided we should really go all in on this. So I like literally, I'm going to do this all by hand. Okay, so we're going to go into the loop on the first one here. And then we're going to take him down. And we're going to push this guy up. We're going to go into that friend, like so. Maybe. No. And we're going to have one. Okay, we're going to keep this going all the way down. Okay? So when it's done, it's seriously going to look like a spine. Okay, spooky. Let's go. Okay, so let's keep going. If you have extremely long fingernails like me, please be advised using tiny safety pins is slightly more difficult for you. Okay, so I actually just decided I'm going to go from the bottom. I might move that last guy. Yes, I am going to move the last one because he did not like that. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to go this way. Yes, this is much better. Okay, so you guys are going to know what direction works better. And it turned out that direction worked better. Okay? Do you see? Super cool. So you got a couple options. You could do like every other just to get your base and then go back and detail it, or you could do however you want. You could use lace, you could use zippers, you could use safety pins. Lots of different fun ways to do this. Cool? All right, so I'm going in loop, loop. Anybody that has ever taken a class from me knows that safety pins are kind of a thing for me, so they're just special. So they're menders, they're tools, they're fashion statements, they're all kinds of things. So I think they're a good reminder that we're artists and we're creators, and so I thought, hey, why not make something cool with them? Like a weird spinal cord braid. You know, so we're going to go in there. You guys see it coming together? Let me get you closer. You see it? Cool. Okay. Let's back it up. Then we're going to go in, and you can see from here kind of how this is all coming together. She's going to have a ton of volume, and then we're going to keep finishing it up. This will round out. She's going to look super hot. All right, so I'm going to keep going with that. Let's do a little recap for sure, and then I want to show you a couple other looks that we did, and you can ask me any questions you might have. Okay, so we talked about our air paste and how amazing it is. We also talked about some different ways you can get that volume using our air paste, how using braids is a great way to create texture and movement. We also talked about how you can create the look of a braid even if you can't braid. Or as Cammie said, even if you can't fancy braid. Like, you just have to be able to do a 3-strand braid, you know? And anybody can 3-strand braid, you know? I taught my husband on literally, kid you not, a Dora the Explorer doll. Like, no joke. So, okay. So we talked about that. Have we used the air paste before? Do we feel good about that? Yes, it is a very different look. It's a very spooky look. So we're going through there. I really like the idea that you can get in there and open the curls up and make them very textured. One of my favorite things too before getting her started would be the Curl Flex gel to blow out with to get just that really good blowout. And our shine spray, excellent for finish or prep because it's a weightless shine. Weightless finish, excellent, excellent product. All right, guys, I'm almost done putting these in. Anybody have like some really cool Halloween costumes they want to share? I think my team and me, we're going to be convicts. We're going to be like prison people. I know it's fitting, right? Yeah. I feel like everybody wants to say something, they're just not saying it, you know. Okay. All right. Another great tool too to use, which I didn't have the opportunity to get it going, is our Glam Poo. I will have an example up of that soon. I'm doing one actually tomorrow. Our Glampoo uses our Silver Brightening Shampoo and our Vibes. And it's a great add-on, especially this time of year, because you're able to put that in the hair and it gives them temporary color for 3 to 5 shampoos, or 3 to 5 days. And it's awesome. So if you have questions about that, I'm happy to help. All right, let's finish her out, and then I will get some pictures and stuff for you guys and show you. So we're going to go in here. We're just going to give her a little bit more lift. This came out super cute. Where you can get it from? Probably your local supplier. So like if you buy from Centric or State or whoever your supplier is, I would check with them. Or you can buy directly from Wanza. Does that work? All right, guys, I'm going to turn her so you can see. And then I'm going to show you some other looks. She looks super cute. All right. So let's take a peek at what we got going on. Can you guys see?